When you ask yourself, what part of games interest you the most? You might think the physics, the characters, the gameplay, the cutscenes, the story. One of the things that interests me the most about most games nowadays is character customization. I find such a unique part that has been around for so long nowadays. And it's on a variety of games from a variety of consoles, like Xboxes, PlayStations, Switches, DS's, mobile games, anything. And today I'm here to discuss some games I'd like to use as an example of why I find they're so important with this. So anyway, let's do this. Let's go back. Very long back. Well, wait. Maybe not this back, because Halo 1's customization really isn't much because the standard armor is just white. Let's go to Halo 2. Here we are. Halo 2, which in my opinion has really good standard of character customization. Letting you choose between a Spartan and an Elite. Letting you select the armor colors. Different variants, and then like the little emblem which will go on your corner of your little shoulder pad. Very interesting and a great place to start. It really started, in my opinion, where Halo 3 started the kind of different armor types and progressively going on with Halo 4 and 5 and all the type of Halos, where it would lead up to today in Halo Infinite. Speaking of Halo Infinite, let's move on to it for a second. It is controversial, in my opinion, to character customization. Sure, you can select armor color, armor types, pick between a few, what kind of armor pieces, shoulder pad, knee pads, effects on it, what happens and all that. Currently here on the armor here, but it's behind, a lot of it's behind an item shop paywall and a battle pass, which is also sort of a paywall. And some of the things kind of make you stand out and not really help you in terms of this game. Like sure, like weapon skins are really cool and effects you can give to them, and little kind of hanging badges you can give to them. But really, what are you gonna kind of, do? Some of this kind of makes you stick out a little more. Well, some of it slims down the weapons and gives a competitive advantage, maybe. It's hard because sometimes character customization can benefit or screw you up. Now, not all of it, of course, is behind a paywall, as some of it, like Twitch drops or free event skins, like the Fractured events, give you free items. And sometimes they can be really cool, sometimes it's alright or it's lame, but honestly, free stuff's free stuff. Does this help the popularity of the game? I don't think so. I find that a lot of people were turned off when getting Halo Infinite on the multiplayer free section, of course, game's free and all that, was when they saw a battle pass. And as most people know, there is one game who popularized free game, have a battle pass, okay, that's how we get our income with an item shop. I think we all know what game I'm talking about. Let's move on to that game next, shall we? And of course, that game that popularized passes was Fortnite, in my opinion. All games might have done it before it. Fortnite changed gaming by making battle passes so popular for games like Apex and Fall Guys. Halo Infinite, like I just talked about, have battle passes. Now, you might say another game popularized it, but I feel like Fortnite did. But on the concept of Fortnite's customization, it has a lot to work with, in my opinion. Skins, backblings, pickaxes, which you can customize a lot. Gliders, wraps, emotes, sprays, emoticons, toys. Loading screens, music, banners. It's amazing. Like, take a look at the Chimera skin. It has so many combinations which can mix and match, which can create thousands of different styles for someone to make. Meaning that unless someone copies your style, everybody's going to try to run their own kind of thing. And this is not the first skin to do this. There was a lot of skins before this to do this, like superhero skins and the Maya skin, and skins after that started to do it. It's very interesting. From one battle royale to another, Apex is interesting, as it is the successor of the game Titanfall. It has a lot of characters with unique abilities, but that's not what we're here for. With the unique abilities comes unique customization. There is skin styles to work with different legends. And then with the styles, you have the banner stuff, such as frames, poses, badges, trackers, intro quips, the kill quip. On the emote wheel side, you have emotes and holos and quips. It's a lot that you can customize with your layout. But what makes Apex interesting is finishers. I think Call of Duty might have these, I'm not sure, but I know that these originate in Titanfall, where you knock a player down and you can give them a certain finisher. But off that, we also have weapon skins, which arguably give a competitive advantage, as some will block your sights, while some give you more space to look and shoot, being that it will slim down the weapon. It's a bit unfair, but it's a cosmetic. Apex recently also added stickers, which you can use to put on your healing items. Now, stickers are cool and all, but it's not what I was expecting. You can only put them in one certain spot. You had to get some stickers from Apex packs, the special kind. But behind that, we also have, transition, music pass, skydive trails. Ugh. But yeah, that's Apex. Moving off Apex, I'd like to talk about its predecessor, Titanfall 2, which in my opinion has some great character customization. Being able to select a bunch of customization packs to give your character, your pilot, a different amount of colors. You can also set this to your weapons, your Titan. This was really great, and it carried over, even having finishers and all that, and different classes, different weapons you can depend on. This is character customization that I really enjoy. Titanfall 2 is not the only game with character customization I find amazing to really stand out. Games such as Brawlhalla here, or Team Fortress 2, there's also Libic Planet, GTA, Sea of Thieves, Cyberpunk. Games such as these really stand out in terms of character customization for me, because it has such a wide variety of picking of what you want to be, who you want to be, what you want to be, what colors, what weapons, what anything. It brings creativity. You can't talk about creativity without games such as Roblox, which have their own avatar situation, being that whatever you want to design this to be, you can design it as. But one of the better ones, in my opinion, comes from arguably one of the most popular games in the world. It sold the most in the world. So I think you all know what game I'm talking about. That game is, of course, Minecraft. I'm using here for Pocket Edition just so it's easier to share screen. Basically, Minecraft has skin packs on Bedrock, and if you're on PC or Pocket Edition, you can select your own customized skin, which is amazing. Right here you can see it's an image of my face. But I think this is great because not just on Bedrock, but Java as well has its own character customization, and with that character customization, it has its own community of people who want to make their own Minecraft custom skins, and who really put a lot of detail into it. I feel like for games like Minecraft that give you such a blank template to work with, really give you a lot more to imagine with, and I feel like that's the beauty of some character customizations, because it's just about making who you want to be. On the Nintendo side, we have one of the most revolutionary character customizations ever in gaming history, in my opinion. The Mii's, which started off on the Nintendo Wii as one of the more fun aspects that really draw people to the Wii of creating your little guy in a game, designing him here. Right here, this footage is on the Switch, and in my opinion, it doesn't hold up to what the Mii channel had. But Mii's, in many games now, they have a lot of uses, such as being used on Smash Brothers as Mii fighters, between Mii Sword Fighter, Gunner, and Brawler. With the popularity of Mii's, a lot of companies would think maybe kind of copy it. One company that did, sort of, was Microsoft, having these avatar creators where you could try and make yourself. And this here is footage of the old one, but you can still access it, you know, through Xbox One. But if I move now, we have the footage of some of their brand new ones, which have chances, you know, have the thing to change its like appearance by disabilities if you're missing an arm or something. By the way, I find that these bloody avatars are creepy as hell. Video game character customization is a lot that I can't really talk about in this video, such as how it's a key part of some games like Elden Ring or Dark Souls, being that you are the character. But to get an understanding of how others might feel about character customization, I've asked 4 people. Alright, yeah, the audio is now working. So I'm going to ask you this question again, because the audio wasn't working the first time. So the question was, how do you feel about video game customization in general?
It's good. It's good to express your creativity and personality until to the point where some cosmetics are pay to win. For example, in Apex with weapon skins. Or there was the shenanigans in Fortnite with the superhero skins before they got nerfed.
So you feel it's a good part of games up till paywall is introduced that gives benefits to whoever pays.
Yeah, basically yes.
Alright. Is there any other thing you would like to say about video game customization?
Cyberpunk still has the best customization I've seen in the video game.
I give it up there with top 10 at least. But yeah. Thanks for answering the question. Would you, I'll leave your channel linked under the video when it's up, okay?
Okay.
Thank you, Lumity.
You're welcome.
How do you feel about video game character customization? That's it. That's all it is.
Oh, you can do it in Masters EX. It's pretty cool.
Character customization. How do you feel about it? Like,
video game character custom. Oh, right. So character customization in video games.
yes, exactly. How do you exactly?
I think they're brilliant. I can spend a good hour customizing the perfect characters just to plan out the adventure that is going to be their journey for hours and hours and hours.
Is there
on top of that, you can customize them midway through your game as well, which is awesome.
Yeah, that's very true. Is there any drawbacks? Anything you think are very negative about character customization, say in a certain game or anything?
Some things can go a little bit too far, and Cyberpunk is a good example. Negative. Oblivion is very funny though. You can make some very funny faces out of Oblivion.
Yeah.
Fallout is good. Skyrim is good for its time. Fallout not New Vegas. Fallout 4 is really good. I think the Elder Scrolls Online. I haven't played that much, but that has a really good one.
It does. I have played it. I did a few Let's Plays. Pretty fun. Very good character customization.
Dragon's Dogma is aged well for its character customization, I think. It's really good. Really, really good.
Well, thank you for answering my question.
But I'll tell you one game, or one franchise that probably has the best.
Alright, I'm listening.
You wouldn't believe it, but I think WWE is quite possibly the best character customization. I don't play it a lot, but that character customization is phenomenal. It's been there.
I made it cool. I made a gorilla one time on WWE. It was funny.
I made. I'm trying to think of some highlights. I don't know. I guess I tried to envision what I would look like if I was a wrestler. Some bloody tall, 8-pack individual with really strong muscles. That's actually just a
sounds like
stereo.
you. Just sounds like you in general.
Yeah, I wish.
Well, thank you. Would you like to say anything before I stop recording?
Subscribe to Mr. Banjosi.
You hear it here? All I am asking is for your input on how you feel about video game character customization. This is for a video.
Oh boy, oh gee.
Draconic
Right.
gave me a lot to say,
Simple.
so I'm listening.
Simple. Right. In my personal opinion, character customization, pretty cool. Unless it's locked behind money. Then it's horrible. I hate it.
You know, you're not the first person to say this to me, believe it or not. Lumity
I
earlier
know.
said the same thing.
Yes, because I think, like, for example, in Metal Gear Rising, I love the fact I can get the costume of him in the sombrero. I love that. But if I had to pay for that, I think I'd be more annoyed
You know, that makes sense.
and more inclined not to pay for it.
Alright. I'm going to give you a second unique question, separate from what I've given anyone else from it. How do you feel about character customization which benefits players for spending money on a character? So let me give an example. In say like an online game, such as say
No, online, bad,
Yeah.
horrible, hate it, get rid of it.
yeah,
If it's in a single player game, fair enough.
yeah,
But with online where it's paid and you get the bonus, no, I hate that.
yeah. One of
Probably
the
the worst thing that companies have done.
it's something that's infuriating a lot of Battle Royale players is that they've actually made it that, say in Fortnite, they have female skins having smaller hitboxes, so it's hard. It's hard to shoot them. But sometimes they make it. Some of them are actually very thing. They give more of the male skins a bit of a disadvantage and sell them for cheaper. But when they make the ones that are more benefit to you, a lot higher price. Or over in Apex
they do that.
Legends,
I hate it.
Apex Legends, their weapon skins, some of them will block your sights and some of them won't. Some of them will actually make the gun smaller so you can have more vision. You know? It's bad. It's bad to put something against a paywall, but it's worse
Exactly.
to have, yeah. I can see, yeah. But is there anything else you'd like to say about character customization before we end up here?
Raiden in a sombrero, pretty cool.
Alright. What would you like to say to the channel before we end anyway, by the way? Just one little thing, anything? Just like you wanna
Subscribe to Mr. Banjosi, or he will be very sad and cry.
I will, yeah. Alright.
Alright, so that was the input of 4 people. Shay TRD, God Lumity, Cheese Fisher, Draconic, and a few things I'd like to say about those clips. I was talking a lot, I should have let them speak a little more, of course, but I'm glad for their input. Another thing is, sorry for the audio quality. Don't know why, but when I was recording the things, my audio quality was a bit bad. Very bad there. But anyway, so what we've learned today, it's really good for character customization, but putting it behind a paywall or in an online game and then making it benefiting in the online game is bad. I'm Mr. Banjosi. Thank you for watching this video on character customization.